Another Friday, another Joe Lums movie review. This week I'm going to be reviewing Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. As always, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and when you're done watching this video, you can go back and watch past movie review episodes as the playlist is in the description box. Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. A 1989 American slasher film co-written and directed by Dominique Othenin-Girard and starring Donald Pleasence and Danielle Harris. It is the fifth installment of the Halloween series. It follows serial killer Michael Myers, who again returns to town to Haddonfield to murder his traumatized niece Jamie Lloyd, with whom he now shares a telepathic connection. After the success of the previous film, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Michael's Revenge, Halloween 5, was rushed into production by executive producer Mustafa Akkad. The original screenplay, which was still under revision at the time the filming began, introduced elements of supernatural horror, including Jamie possessing a telepathic link to Michael Myers, as well as a storied subplot in which Myers, under the influence of a cult centered around the ancient rune of Thorn, is driven to kill his bloodline. While the final cut of the film features a mysterious man in black character, the Curse of Thorn subplot was largely minimized, resulting in audiences and critics expressing some confusion, as though it was expanded upon the following film, Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. It was filmed in Salt Lake City in mid-1989, and I'll stop there. Following the events of Halloween 4, after Michael got shot down by a mine shaft by Sheriff Meeker and the Illinois State Police, he floats down a river and stumbles upon a shack of an elderly hermit, nursing him back to health. The following year, he awakens, kills the hermit, before returning to Haddonfield to hunt his niece down. Jamie Lloyd had been admitted to the Haddonfield Children's Clinic after she attacked her foster mother. Rendered mute due to a psychological trauma and exhibits signs of telepathic link with her uncle. Dr. Loomis learns of the connection and wants to use it to defeat Michael once and for all. Michael ends up killing Rachel and stalks her friend Tina Williams. After unknowingly encountering Michael posing as her boyfriend that he just killed, Tina attends a Halloween party at the Tower Farm with her friends, Sam and Spitz. Jamie senses that Michael is following them. She escapes the clinic with her stuttering friend Billy Hill to warn Tina of the danger. As Spitz and Sam have sex in a barn, Michael impales the former with a pitchfork and decapitates the latter with a scythe, and also kills two bumbling deputies Loomis had entrusted to protect Tina. Jamie and Billy find Tina as Michael tries to run them down with a car. Tina ultimately sacrifices herself to save Jamie. With nothing left to lose, Jamie agrees to help Loomis stop Michael once and for all. Loomis and Meeker create a setup at the abandoned Myers house to lure Michael back to his childhood home. The police receive a call saying Michael has broken into the clinic, prompting Meeker and most of the officers to leave. However, this call is merely a diversion. Michael appears in killing the remaining officers. Loomis tries to reason with him, but Michael slashes him and throws him over a stair banister. He pursues Jamie throughout the house, up to the attic, where she finds the bodies of Rachel, her dog Max, and Tina's boyfriend. Michael raises his knife to stab her. Jamie addresses him as uncle, causing him to pause. He agrees to move his mask, let Jamie see his face, shedding a brief tear. However, when Michael touches his face, he goes into a fit of rage and chases her again. Loomis reappears and uses Jamie as live bait to lure Michael into a trap. He shoots Michael with a tranquilizer gun and beats him unconscious with a wooden plank before suffering from a stroke and collapsing on top of him. Meeker and the police return to take Michael into custody. He is locked in a cell at a police station until he can be transferred back to a maximum security facility for the rest of his life. Jamie prepares to return to the clinic. A mysterious man in black who has been quietly observant all day arrives and shoots up the station. Jamie finds the bodies of Meeker and several officers, as well as Michael's cell broken in and empty, realizing he has escaped again. She sobs in despair. End the movie. With a budget of $5.5 million to make, Halloween 5, Michael Myers' Revenge, was released theatrically in North America on October 13th, 1989. The film received generally negative reviews from critics and was a box office disappointment, only grossing $11.6 million domestically against a $5.5 million budget, becoming the lowest grossing film in the franchise's history. This movie deserves a 20 out of 100 rating. It was so bad it absolutely positively sucked. Stephen Holder of the New York Times wrote that the film was rather like taking another swing through the same all too familiar funhouse, but thought it was a bit more refined in its details than a conventional horror movie. Variety called the film pretty stupid and boring fare, and noted that the series has become practically undistinguishable from the Friday the 13th picks. Richard Harrington of the Los Angeles Times criticized the film as being a prime example of the principle of diminishing reruns. Donald Pleasence for a flat 2-note performance, though he thought Danielle Harris was actually pretty good in her role. Some critics derided the film for its obscure appearances of the Man in Black character, which was not elucidated in the final cut of the film. It was absolutely dumb and stupid, and whoever decided to write the script should not have wrote that script to fucking begin with. It was horrible. This has been Joe Lum's Movie Review.